Sute Taptakanchen Gaurangi Shidadhe Vrindaveshwari Vishvanusute Devi Pranamami Haripade Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Evacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gauravatrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is Uddhava visits Vrindavan. And this is twisted how Uddhava appreciated Vrindavan. And it also talks about so much glories of Vrindavan Dham. I hope my sound is good today.
Ji Prabhu,
it's visible.
Ji Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu, it's audible.
Yes. So chapter 45, Krishna recovers the son of his teacher. You see, in this world, once a person dies, nobody can bring him back. But Krishna can do even that. Even a person is dead, Krishna can bring a dead person back, and that's what we see in this slide. So as you remember last time, Krishna and Balram, they met Vasudeva and Devaki. Vasudeva and Devaki were in awe and reverence. My God, Krishna killed Kamsa, was so powerful. So they were in awe and reverence. Now I feel, Krishna thought, kya ho gaya? I'm expecting my parents will love me, caress me, and they have become awe and reverence upon me. So Krishna immediately changed the tone. He said, oh, you have been always being anxious, but we could never do. You could not enjoy our youth, childhood, and Krishna started telling everybody should be obliged to his parents, understand he cannot repay his debt there. And if after growing up, a son does not try to satisfy his parents by actions, then he is purely punished after death by the Supreme Lord death and made to eat his own flesh. So Krishna is speaking that now how people should take care of his parents, especially nowadays children send their parents to old age homes. So Krishna is giving a lesson that the parents have given so much, one should not do injustice to the parents there. So Krishna is trying to winning their heart by quoting scriptures. And then after that, Krishna willingly asked Maharaj Hussain to rule over himself and Balram because they were his subjects. And then Krishna asks Maharaj Hussain, you rule the kingdom. See, Krishna killed Kamsa, Krishna did everything, but Krishna is not expecting that Krishna will rule. He said, oh, you are my Dada, you rule. And he made Hussain the king. I said, I will support you, you rule the kingdom. So Krishna is so selfless. See, Krishna killed Jarasan, but he didn't rule. He put Jarasan's son to rule the kingdom there. Then Krishna made Yudhishthir win, but he made Yudhishthir rule. If you see, Krishna never ruled in one sense. There is Dwarka Desh there. But he made Ugrasen. So this is the beauty of Krishna. I said, because I will support you, everybody will pay you revenue. And now Nanda Baba is going back. So because so with a very heart, Krishna says, no, we were born of Vasudeva and Devaki, but you have been our real mother and father. Because birth and childhood, you raised us there. And your love was more us than our children. You can actually have our mother and father because you raised us own children when we were just like orphans there. So Krishna even showed affection, Nanda Baba, how they would be feeling. Krishna was very concerned. And now the time came, now they are 11 years of age. So after a child is 11 years of age, he is sent to Gurukul in a Vedic setting. So because the child should go to Gurukul, the Sandipani Muni, they shaved up and went to the ashram of Sandipi Muni in Ujjain. So they went from Mathura to Ujjain to the ashram of Sandipi Muni to receive education. and that's where sacred ceremony. See, there was a Vedic injunction that everybody born in high family should go to Gurukul to study, not just remain in home all the time there. So it's very important because unless person goes to Guru, see what is the benefit of being in Gurukul? So when you're in Gurukul, so what happens? Person develops character in Gurukul. Because when we are at home, we become a spoiled child. Parents are caressing everything. But when a child goes to Gurukul, he learns discipline. He'll control his tongue. Because sometimes you may get more bhiksha, sometimes he go and do bhiksha also, madhukari. There. He will, and whatever he will do bhiksha in nearby villages, he will give all that to Guru. So why he will do bhiksha? Not there is a scarcity of food. By doing bhiksha, person becomes humble. And offering to Guru, he becomes get rid of detachment. So Brahmachari offer everything to Guru. And that's because of this kind of training in Gurukul, person will develop a high character there. So even the son of Kshatriyas, who have multi billionaires, means so much wealth, they will purposefully send their children to Gurukul so that they learn this austerity, they learn simplicity, they learn humility, and they become very man of strong character. So our Gurukuls of India, they were the main thing. So even Krishna and Balaram were sent to Gurukul. Now, Krishna doesn't need education, but by his example, he showed that everybody should accept a guru. Nobody can say, "मैं बिना गुरु के ही हो गया." And one should serve Guru, satisfy Guru, and then receive education from Guru. And like that, Krishna did. And that's where Sudama also would study with Krishna. So if you see here, Krishna and Balaram, they got the thread. And they learned 64 kalas. So just like you see, the clouds take water from the ocean and again pour it back. In the same way, Sandipani, Krishna is the originator of all arts and knowledge. But here, Sandipani has received from Krishna only in one sense from the Vedas. But he is teaching to the Lord. Just as ocean take the water and again distribute back the knowledge. And hearing once only from their teacher, Krishna and Balaram learned all the arts and sciences. In 64 days and 64 nights, they learned all the necessary arts and sciences required in human society. There. So they will learn, night they will practice. And they have learned everything in 64 days and nights. And what are how to control the desire? If a desire comes, how to control the desire? Painting, sword, then a veena. So many arts like this they learn. Now the time of so when a disciple goes and learn in Gurukul, when the disciple leaves, so that time the disciple should give Guru Dakshina to the Guru, the Chhatra. Why? Because Guru has done. See previously, now today you see the greatest bills come of hospital, schools, and colleges, then lawyer fees and food. But Vedic time, these four things were not sold. If Gurukuls were free of cost, there were no charge. They will only serve Guru the child, but there were no charges for studying in Gurukul. The law was free because the king's duty was to give law to the citizens there. So there were no fees. The Vedya medicines, Vedya will not charge but give the medicines. But people may give something in reciprocation to the Vedya, whatever they could. But there were no hospital where lakhs of rupees of expenditure coming. So because and food was not sold in public but given in charity there. So because such kind of situation was there, whatever you earn was sufficient. Now today's age, whatever you earn is not sufficient. So they because the guru is giving so much knowledge, the children will value. Now children demand, oh, we are paying so much fees, you're not teaching nicely. They give feedback to the guru. That's how knowledge is not learned. There. See, anybody gives feedback to guru, he can never learn the knowledge, especially spiritual knowledge. There. They will feel great gratitude. We have not done anything for the guru, but guru is giving us knowledge. Then the knowledge will enter the heart. There. And that's how Krishna is teaching, learning the knowledge from Sandipani Muni there. So therefore, if anybody, today is Guru Purnima, so it's the Guru will, so Guru Purnima celebrated is the birthday of Vyasadeva there. So because any Guru should speak about Vyasadeva, so therefore Vyasa Purnima is celebrated as Guru Purnima. That Guru represent Vyasa there, Vyasa Mat. He should not speak his Mat, he should speak the Mat of Vyasa is a Guru. And that's how people will learn from a Guru there, and they will have a great gratitude. He is giving us knowledge which is not available in 3 words. By our effort, we cannot do, and they will very much, worship the spiritual master. Vande Guru Shri Chanaranda. And that's why whenever we go to any ISKCON temple, first we pay our obeisance to Srila Prabhupada. Well, actually, it's Master Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada's books, Prabhupada's teaching, that we're actually getting all this knowledge in there. So, so therefore, if you need good character there in life, learn spiritual values, spiritual nice. One should show gratitude to Guru. One should take Guru's instruction very seriously, Sir Guru. And Krishna himself is showing this by his own example. And later Krishna says also how Krishna Sudama sacrificed for the service of Guru and got blessings of the spiritual master there. So their service offered. Then they asked, the wife asked, अरे our son was died in the Prabha Kshetra, please get him back. अभी भगवान से मांगना है तो कुछ ऐसा मांगो जो कोई और नहीं दे सकता. So they asked. And then Krishna went at once to Prabha Kshetra and asked. And the ocean deity came and said, Lord, I did not took. It was the demon Panjanya who took it. Then Krishna went and killed that Panjanya demon. But the son was not there. Then he went to Yamloka. See, when Krishna went to Yamloka, just by Krishna going to Yamloka, whoever were receiving punishment in Naraka, their punishment were forgiven. See, nobody can forgive the punishment of somebody in Naraka except Lord Vishnu. Because Krishna had gone and Yamraj came. And Yamraj said, Lord, thank you, Agam. And Krishna ordered Yamraj, considering my ruling supreme, you should immediately return the son of my teacher. Because Yamraj may say, Lord, ये आप ही का तो नियम है, ऐसा कैसे आप नियम तोड़ सकते हो? बोले नहीं, consider my ruling supreme, you return back. And Yamraj returned back the son. Can you imagine getting the son who's dead back to life? That is only Krishna can do. And that's why the Krishna devotee should not fear. Bhaja hore mana, Srinanda Nandana, Abhaya Charanara Vindare. So Krishna can do anything for his devotees there. So here Krishna brought back the child for his teacher. So Krishna has shown that his devotee need not fear even Naraka, even the Yamraja. He takes care of his devotees. And the Guru became very happy and he benedicted. Whatever speak will remain as eternally fresh as the instruction of the Vedas. Your teaching will be honored not only in this universe, but all places and ages will remain increasingly important. So Krishna showed that how much important is to get the blessings of Guru. See, for Krishna doesn't need that blessing because he's the Adi Guru. But Krishna is showing us how we need blessings of Guru there, and that's why you see that's why we can see the Bhagavad Gita remain ever fresh. Everybody feels it's ever fresh there. So Krishna is showing that how much blessings of Guru is necessary in our life there. That's why we say Yasya Prasada Bhagavad Prasado. Yasya Prasada Nagati Kutopi. And Krishna pleased his Guru. And that's why Krishna is blessed. And due to this benediction from his teacher, Krishna's Bhagavad Gita is ever increasing fresh. Even after 5,000 years, people are talking so much about the Bhagavad Gita. So this is all the Guru. So one should very nicely behave with in his life to get blessings from one's Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru, and one's mentors. It's very, very important there. See, one should humbly bow down before them, take their words very seriously, try to please them. Because only when we get this kind of blessing, the spiritual knowledge, it assert in our heart. So if they pray, Lord, please reveal the spiritual knowledge to them. That's the time you will start understanding what is soul, how to do bhakti to Krishna. Till then, you don't understand. That is the secret of spiritual knowledge. Because the parapsy is theoretical knowledge you can understand. Spiritual knowledge, like subject like mathematics, chemistry, people start making fun of their children, still they learn physics, chemistry, maths if they have brain. It doesn't matter. But when it comes to spiritual knowledge, the knowledge of Atma and Paramatma, Krishna has to reveal in our heart. And that's not possible without the blessing of somebody who has that realization. So when the devotee who has realization, he prays for us, being pleased by our attitude. Then the Lord gives this knowledge. And that's why I say, Yasya prasadad bhagat prasado. Yasya prasadad nagati gatopi. And that's why the situation of a guru is very, very important in the spiritual life there. And these gurus are those, Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru, and even those devotees who are teaching us there. So their blessings are very important for us to grow in the path of bhakti. So being ordered by their teacher, Krishna and Balaram immediately returned home on their chariot that traveled at great speed, like the wind, and made sounds like the crashing of clouds. And the residents of Mathura, they are very happy. Krishna Balaram has come back, has come back. Now, chapter 46, Uddhava visits Vrindavan. There. So what had happened? Krishna had come from Vrindavan. Now that time there was no WhatsApp, there were no, calls. Okay, पापा मैं यहाँ पर हूँ, मैं आ नहीं पा रहा हूँ वृंदावन, मुझे माफ करना. Those calls were not there. So Nand Baba is in Vrindavan, Krishna is in Mathura there. And so how to send? And Krishna had told, I will come back. And now Krishna has not gone back. So Krishna had to send. Now Krishna is not able to go. Because if Krishna goes, all Jarasandh Vagara, they will attack Vrindavan there. So Krishna is not gone. Krishna is in Mathura. But he has to also, give some message to them. Baba, don't worry, I will come back and all that. So then Krishna sent Uddhava. And this section is very, very amazing. Today I think we have to go for a long time. It's a very important section. Uddhava visits Vrindavan. So Uddhava goes. So Nanda returned to Vrindavan without Krishna and Balaram. He was accompanied only with the god boys. And very pathetic situation of Mother Yashoda, Shrimati Radharani, the gopis, the gopas, that how Krishna didn't came. So now we say how Krishna left Vrindavan. So expert devotee says Krishna actually never left Vrindavan. Krishna always remained in the form of Bhava in Vrindavan. In the form of Bhava, Krishna remained in Vrindavan. In the meantime, Uddhava, a cousin brother of Krishna, came to see Krishna from Dwarka. He was a son of Vasudev's brother. There. He is like he's a cousin of Krishna. But Daita Sakha means from childhood he would meditate on Krishna, play with Krishna's doll. He was almost the same age as Krishna. His bodily feature resembled Krishna's almost exactly. So what Krishna did, Krishna caught the hand of Uddhava, keeping hand in hand. Uddhava, gacha Uddhava. Uddhava, you go to Vrindavan. And why you should go to Vrindavan? Krishna is telling why you should go to Vrindavan. Because my father, my mother, they are searching for me, they're looking for me. Go and give them my message. And what to say, mother, father, even the gopis, they are feeling there what happened. Shaking Uddhava's hand with his own hand, he said, my dear gentle friend Uddhava, go immediately to Vrindavan, pacify. And the gopis are always thoughts of me, absorb. They're dedicated. I'm anxious not only for the gopis, but for anyone who sacrifices society, friendship, love, and personal comfort for me. It is my duty to protect such exalted devotee. Sometimes when we are becoming a devotee, we may have to make some sacrifice. How many observe that? When we are becoming devotee, we have to make some sacrifice, isn't it? Some sacrifice in his life. Relatives will say, Are you're not giving us time. Something will happen, Are you're not doing. We may not go all parties also. Some sacrifice will be there when we coming. But Krishna when whatever sacrifice we make for Krishna, Krishna loves that. There, he remembers that. Of course, we shouldn't neglect our duties in name of service to Krishna. But naturally, there will be some sacrifice made for our personal comforts. Like you have to come early morning to temple, right? In our temple, 4:30 Mangal Aarti happens. In Sarjapur Road, Mangal Aarti, 7 a.m. it happens. So you have to make some sacrifice, your Sunday sleep. Krishna remembers this. So whenever we make sacrifice to attain Krishna, Krishna remembers it. So Krishna is saying not only the gopis are dear to me, with anybody who make a sacrifice to attain me, to come to me, I remember such devotees. See, sometimes you have to increase your rounds. It requires sacrifice. You have to get up little early morning. You have to increase your rounds. You have to do something. But you are making this sacrifice to Krishna, and that is very pleasing to Krishna. And Krishna remembers that. So, anybody who's there is my duty to protect such exalted devotees. So, requested by Lord Krishna, Uddhava immediately left on his chariot. Same chariot which Akrura has brought. And as he approached Vrindavan, now he is not seeing the Vrindavan which is feeling separation from Krishna. He saw the Vrindavan, the happy part of Vrindavan, which is opulent. And he saw the Godhuli. When the cows return, there is a dhuli. So he's seeing that Godhuli, all the lamps there, dust raised by the hoofs of the cows. And every home was sanctified by lights and incense. All over Vrindavan, they were nice gardens filled with flowers, sounds humming bees, singing birds. There at night, he saw the opulence of Vrindavan. And then he entered the house of Nanda Maharaj there and he started giving the message to Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj had his servant, massage the feet of Uddhava. Uddhava is tired, give food to eat. And then Nanda was asking, does Krishna remember us? Does Krishna remember us? Only one question Nanda Baba asked. क्या भगवान कृष्ण मुझको क्या भगवान है क्या कृष्ण मुझको याद करता है? Then only one question. Will I ever able to see Krishna's face again? So this was the heart of Nanda Maharaj. And before asking, he asked, now Vasudeva is happy. See, this is devotee. Para dukha, dukhi, para sukha, सखी. वो इज नॉट ब्लेमिंग नंद बाबा ने बोले वसुदेव मेरे बेटे को ले गया ये क्या बात होती है 10 साल हमने पाला वो ले गया करके इसलिए वसुदेव ने इतना कष्ट सहा अब वसुदेव खुश है क्या because they were also cousin brothers Vasudeva and Nand Maharaj their grandfather is same their fathers were different but their grandfathers were same grandfather had married two had married two wives. So from one wife lineage came Nand Maharaj, other wife lineage came Vasudeva there. So one wife was Shatrani, then Vasudeva came. And one wife was a Vaishya, Vaishya community, cowherd community, and that's how Nand Baba came. But they all belong to one grandfather, Parjanya, as well as Parjanya and his grandfather. So Nand Baba is more concerned about Vasudeva. Is now Vasudeva happy? That Krishna, Vasudeva has Krishna, that is giving happiness. But he's thinking, but does Krishna remember us? Does Krishna, Kabhi Bhagwan, Kabhi again will I see Krishna's beautiful face there? Krishna had told there. So this is love there. They are not foreign. There's any wherever we go, we remember Krishna. We remember Krishna. Krishna has done this pastime here. Krishna has done this pastime here. So wherever we go, we remember Krishna there. We become so overwhelmed and we think of his beautiful face and eyes, his different activities here in Vrindavan. We become so overwhelmed, all our activities cease. While describing the uncommon activity of Krishna with Uddhava and Maharaj became overwhelmed and could not longer speak. See, this is a great ecstasy. What Nand Baba is feeling. As for Mother Yashoda, she whole night kept aside and heard the passing of Krishna without speaking. She simply cried incessantly. Milk poured from her breast. Uddhava continued. Now Uddhava's thought, let me give some ज्ञान to heal their. See, अगर कभी किसी का घर में किसी की डेथ हो जाती है, कोई चला जाता है, तो क्या बोलते हैं? थोड़ा गीता सुनो। ये तो गीता सुनाने वाले ने भेजा है। यहाँ पे तो जिसने गीता बोली है, उसने उद्धव को भेजा है करके दे। तो गीता का तो थोड़ा मैसेज होना ही चाहिए। तो उद्धव उद्धव भी अपनी गीता गाने लगे, जो भगवान कृष्ण का मैसेज था, बोलने लगे कि देखो बाबा, कृष्ण बलराम जो तुम सोच रहे हो ना, तुम्हारे बेटे नहीं है। They are Paramatma in the heart of all living entities. Whole cosmic manifestation comes from them. Like that, Uddhava is speaking. They are the source of all knowledge. Don't think them as the sun. There. But still it didn't work. They said, okay, I brought a message. Krishna will soon come back to Vrindavan and satisfied by his personal presence. And he said, actually, he's present everywhere. See Krishna in everywhere. Because Uddhava learned from Dhaspati, no? There. The sun is there. Just as fire is present in, and whole night passed by. And Nand Baba, nothing mattered. This knowledge did not enter his head. He just want Krishna. He don't want Paramatma. See, this is one thing with the Vrajvasis. They want Krishna. They even don't want Paramatma. Now it became morning time, and then morning time happened. The gopis got up in the morning and they were churning the butter, lighting their lamps. And they saw that some same chariot has come. तो फर्स्ट थॉट, अरे अक्रूरा आ गया। पहले तो कृष्ण को ले गया, अभी लगता है हमारे शरीर को भी ले जाना चाहता है। पहले हमारी जान को ले गया, नाउ ही वांट्स टू टेक अवर नाउ ही वांट्स टू टेक अवर he want to kill us also now. So what is his doing that he wants to kill us? What is he doing? So like that, start thinking. The Uddhava started to the gopis start thinking. But when they go closely, they saw, this is somebody like Krishna has come. First they thought Krishna has come. So no. Krishna has not come, but somebody like Krishna has come there. And now the message transformation, the delivery of the message of Krishna to the gopis. So when the gopis saw Uddhava, they observed that his features exactly resemble those of Krishna. And they understood that he is a great devotee because he had attained Sarupya Mukti by remembering Krishna. His arms were very long, his eyes were just like petals of lotus flower. He was dressed in yellow garment and wore a garland of lotus flower. His face was very beautiful. So he is Sarupya Mukti, and thus having the same body feature, Lord Uddhava looked almost like Krishna. So they began to contemplate, who's this boy who looks like Krishna in the same eyes, same thing. He's even, because he would wear Krishna's clothes. Whatever clothes Krishna will give up, Uddhava will wear. So he's wearing the same clothes. And they understood, oh, we know that you are the most confident. They took him inside and start hearing about Krishna, what Krishna had a message for them. But when Uddhava was giving message, Radha Rani saw a bumblebee. And Radha Rani started accusing that bumblebee. Hey, your master has sent you. I know about your master. There. She said, she said, see, though Srimati Radharani addressed the bumblebee sarcastically in order to indirectly criticize the message of Uddhava. Like the other gopis, Radharani also saw Uddhava's bodily feature resemble Krishna. But she also saw Uddhava as being equal to Krishna indirectly. Therefore, she indicated that Uddhava was unreliable as Krishna himself. And that's why she started chastising the bumblebee. We all know about Krishna, how ungrateful he is. He, in spite of being so cruel and hard-hearted, it's very difficult for us to give up talking about him. It's not only we're unable to give up his talk, but great sages, saintly people, they also engage in talking about him. We don't want to make any more friendship with this blackish boy, but we don't know how to give up remembering and talking about him. So she was in great ecstasy, Mahabhava. See, there is a Bhava there in Radharani was in Mahabhava, and she was talking to Bumblebee. So Uddhava saw that. So Uddhava thought, I have come to teach the gopis कि बाबा थोड़ा ज्ञान ले लो, इतना भगवान को अपना बॉडीली प्लेटफॉर्म पे मत देखो, भगवान को सब जगह देखो, सृष्टि में सब जगह देखो। तो उद्धव थॉट दैट वे कि मैं जाके लोगों को पैसिफाई करूंगा कि थोड़ा भगवान को सब जगह सीखने की कोशिश करो, ऐसे मत देखो। पर उद्धव हो गए शुद्धव। When Uddhava saw their love, he felt, Baba, I do not have any love. What love these people have, I do not have any love like that. Uddhava saw. And that made Uddhava there. That made, I don't have love. These gopis, they have great love for Krishna. They only have attained the purpose. So Uddhava was a friend of Krishna, disciple of Brihaspati. He was a perfected person in Gyan Yoga, disconnecting body and soul, completely detached personality. He's telling that this devotees have developed complete perfection in love for Krishna. And that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that Ramya Kachit Upasana, Brajavadhu. So, who has done the greatest worship of Krishna is the gopis because they were 24 hours remembering Krishna. Not even a moment they are able to. The yogis are they try a lot to remember Paramatma by so many there. But gopis have developed more samadhi than the yogis because they're trying to forget Krishna, they are not able to forget Krishna. योगिनां सर्वेषां मद्गतेनन्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान भजतो माम साम्ययुक्तम मता। योगी इतना हार्ड एफर्ट करता है फिर भी विष्णु को याद करना मुश्किल होता है, पर ये व्रजवासी भगवान को भूलना चाहते हैं, भूल नहीं पाते, भगवान में इनकी समाधि लग गई। इनसे बड़ा योगी कौन होगा? इनका भगवान के प्रति प्रेम, तो इतना बड़ा प्रेम, इतना बड़ा किसी और का नहीं, इन व्रजवासियों का ही है। और यही बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। So, my dear gopis, the mission of human life is now successful. So, Krishna is telling to gopis. So, Uddhava did not deliver the written message, but he personally read them. Uddhava said, these are the words of the person you have wanted. My dear gopis, my dear friend, please know that between ourselves is impossible at any time separation, at any place, under any circumstance, because I am all pervading. See, Krishna teaching some jnana. Nothing is separate from me. The whole cosmic manifestation is resting on me and not separate from me. Before the creation, I was existing. Transcendental knowledge of absolute is no longer necessary for you. You are accustomed to loving me from the very beginning of your life. My dear gopis, to increase your super excellent love for me, I have purposefully separated myself from you so that you may be in constant meditation on me. So Uddhava messages save the gopis from imminent death, immediate death. And the gopi acknowledged the benediction from Uddhava. Internally, they remembered his association within their heart, and externally, Uddhava has helped them by telling conclusive instruction. And Uddhava stayed 2-3 months in Vraj and taught them Krishna's pastime. And he offered them respectful obeisances. Among all the living entities, Uddhava saying, among all the living entities who have accepted the human form of life, the gopis are super excellently successful in their mission. Their thought is internally absorbed in the lotus feet of Krishna. And said, I want to take dust of their lotus feet. But if Uddhava asks, oh gopis, give me dust, they will not give. Well, let me become a creeper in Vrindavan, so when these gopis walk up, they walk on my head. And still, there is Uddhav Kyari. Near Govardhan, Krishna Uddhava is in the form of creeper. There is a Uddhava Kund also, and behind Uddhava Kund is Uddhav Kyari. So, Uddhava stayed there. So, this was the position of Uddhava, that he valued the gopis' love so much. Therefore, I wish to take birth as one of the plants of Kripa Vrindavan, are so fortunate that the gopis trampled them. The gopis have so lovingly served Krishna, Mukunda himself, the giver of liberation. For his sake, they left everything. Their families, their children, their friends, their homes, and all worldly connections. And after living in Vrindavan for some time, Uddhava desired to go back to Krishna and he begged permission to leave from Nandmara and Yashoda. He had a farewell meeting and took permission and started. And Vrindavan said, by the will of the Supreme Authority and according to the results of our work, we may take birth anywhere, it doesn't matter. But our only prayer, we may simply be engaging Krishna consciousness. So that was the beauty of the love of the Vrajvasis. For thinking about Krishna on this. And they're the topmost devotees. So it's very beautiful points there. I think we'll do one exercise today. I want to know one point from those who can speak, which you carry from today's session, to know how attentively I've been hearing. So yes, you can raise your hand if you want to speak one point from this today's session.
Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, when you said about Uddhava and the gopis and the parents were having tears, right?
Hmm.
So same Baba was like, oh, I mean, I could sense what is their pain going through.
Yes, it's a very emotional chapter. Yes,
Yeah.
Mayuresh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dhanvatmanam.
Hare Krishna, yeah.
Prabhuji, like Uddhava being means he didn't agitated gopis like nahi mujhe dust de do. Like in base sometimes we say to devotees, right?
Yeah, yeah.
बस प्रभु आपकी चरण की and that devotee got agitated अरे भाई क्यों जबरदस्ती but Uddhava's prayer means that mood was so pure that he was like uh, he was aware that they will not give. So what shall he become? He should become like grass so that he will get dust of gopis, for lotus feet dust of gopis.
Yes,
So
yes.
that showed like that that was the sincere bhav of Uddhava. It was not something like just हाँ ठीक है मिलना चाहिए करके like we do in mocking way, but that was the
He was serious. Yes.
yes, bro.
Okay, Lakshman Prabhuji.
Yeah,
Lakshman Ji.
what I'm taking from today's session is when you mentioned that whatever sacrifices you make for Krishna, like attending the aarti or doing more japa, that then, like for that you'll have to get up a little bit early. So those sacrifices that is made, Krishna remembers that a lot.
Haribol. Very nice. Yes. Yes. Anyone? Next. See, everyone can speak one point. Hmm. Anyone? It's okay, there's one hand. The Vishnu Prabhu's hand. Yes, Vishnu Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Actually, it was very amazing that the greatest gopis were actually the greatest yogis. Like what we can take out of it is like one who can remember Krishna 24 hours a day, uh, even when Krishna is not present physically. Um, they are the greatest yogis.
Yes, Yogi now Visarveshwar. Okay. Tripti Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम। हाँ, जैसे कि आपने बताया गोपियां जो है वो कृष्ण की टॉप मोस्ट भक्त हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि उनकी सामने में कृष्ण उनके सामने नहीं है, लेकिन उनकी चेतना में, उनके कॉन्शियसनेस में 24 घंटे हैं। हर वो जो भी कर रही है, जो भी का फिजिकली तो वो यहाँ रह रही हैं, लेकिन उनकी चेतना में श्री कृष्ण है, जो कि हमें सीखना है। अभी हम लोग तो उस लेवल पे हम तो कुछ भी नहीं है, लेकिन हमें अपनी चेतना में लाना है, चाहे बाहर की परिस्थितियां जैसी भी हो, अच्छी हैं बुरी हैं कैसी भी हैं। ये सीखा मैंने गोपी से। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Yes. Anyone else like to speak something? Okay, Abha Mataji. Yeah.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। एक्चुअली इसको सुन के बहुत अच्छा लगा। एक तो गुरु पूर्णिमा की नमस्कार आपको। आप हमें बहुत अच्छा बता रहे हैं और ऐसे मन करता है कि सुनते रहें कृष्ण लीला। तो गुरु पूर्णिमा के पर्व पे आपको नमस्कार और बहुत ग्रैटिट्यूड। सॉरी, मुझे कोई सीख मैं नहीं बता पा रही हूँ। मुझे यही लग रहा है कि कितना कष्ट हुआ गोपियों को, और मतलब वो कष्ट लग रहा है कि
अच्छा, हाँ, नहीं, अच्छा हुआ, आपने बहुत अच्छा पॉइंट बोला। देखिए, मेटेरियल लाइफ में जब कोई हमसे छोड़ के जाता है तो बहुत कष्ट होता है, पर स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ में हम जितना भगवान को याद करते हैं उतना कष्ट नहीं होता, प्रेम होता है।
ये
तो
बात आप बोल सकते हैं प्रभु जी, समझना बहुत मुश्किल है।
हाँ, वही नहीं, ये स्पिरिचुअल लॉजिक है, क्योंकि स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ में भगवान की याद और भगवान में फर्क नहीं है। जब हम भगवान को याद कर रहे हैं तो भगवान हमारे पास में है करके, तो इससे भगवान कृष्ण जो है वृंदावन में भाव के स्तर पे रह गए थे। तो जब भगवान उनके छोड़ के गए तो एक रीजन भगवान ने ये भी बोला कि गोपियों मैं तुम्हें क्यों छोड़ रहा हूँ, मैं तुम्हारा अपने प्रति प्रेम बढ़ाना चाहता हूँ और तुम्हें वो लव इन सेपरेशन का एक्सपीरियंस देना चाहता हूँ। देखो, जब कृष्ण 16,108 रानियों के लिए 16,108 फॉर्म कर सकते हैं तो वो मथुरा में भी रह सकते थे, वृंदावन में भी रह सकते थे, लेकिन फिर गोपियों का और ब्रजवासियों का प्रेम नहीं पड़ता था, इसलिए भगवान ने ये लीला करी करके। और ये जो एक्सपीरियंस करता है वही समझ सकता है कि लव इन सेपरेशन क्या होता है कृष्ण के लिए।
जी प्रभु जी, लेकिन बहुत कठिन चीज है ये, बहुत
हाँ,
कठिन।
तो
मतलब
इस
पता नहीं इस जीवन में समझ भी पाएंगे कि नहीं, ये क्या है, क्या लीला है उनकी, ये क्या समझा रहे हैं वो।
हाँ, पर धीरे धीरे आप जैसे जैसे जब करते रहेंगी तो ये समझ में आता जाएगा। इट्स ए मैटर ऑफ टाइम। जैसे हम भगवान की लीला समझेंगे करके, तो स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ थोड़ी अलग है मेटेरियल एंगल से। ठीक है, नहीं, आपने अच्छा किया। तो मैं एक क्वेश्चन क्लैरिफाई करना चाहता था, लेकिन मैं चाहता था कोई क्वेश्चन पूछे तब क्लैरिफाई करूं। ओके, ज्योति माता जी, हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. From today's class, I felt just like the Brajvasis and the Gopis, we should always remember Krishna and love Krishna instead of treating him as Paramatma or the God.
Good. And it begins by treating him as God when it is, but the main thing is to love him in Vedic Bhakti.
Yeah,
There.
yeah.
So there is a sadhana bhakti and there is raganuga bhakti. Now in sadhana bhakti, we treat Krishna as a supreme Lord there, and we offer patam, pushpam, phalam, toyam, yome bhaktya prachati. But we do in mode of Krishna as our master there. In very sadhana bhakti, when we do bhakti there. So nice point. I'm just adding some
Thank you.
points in devotees. Yeah, I would say. Yes, Rishabh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam.
Krishna.
So